let's get into all the things that had me like WTF. And keeping with the environment, this is an update from a previous WTF moment from last episode. Allstate is pulling a State Farm. Now, I told y'all in the last episode that Allstate said that they will no longer be giving out insurance applications because of the risk of wildfires. Now, I was like, ain't that the whole point of insurance, to cover people? So what are people supposed to do in California if State Farm won't even hand out or won't even insure them? That's just, I don't think that was cool. Now, Allstate is doing the same thing. Allstate said they're doing what State Farm is doing. They will no longer be accepting insurance applications because of the risk of wildfires. I think that that's honestly sad. What are people supposed to do? If their house get burned down, they can't get insured by State Farm, they can't get insured by Allstate. What are you to do? The other insurance companies cannot accept everybody. Somebody's going to be without insurance. That's just not right. Something else that had me like WTF. Honestly, I found this to be a little bit funny, and I might need this. A new rideshare company in Georgia will allow you to have an armed driver with you. Now, with all that's going on in the world, I wouldn't mind if I hop in a ride, hop in a little Uber or Lyft, and my driver with straps. Uber, Lyft needs to go ahead and do what this rideshare company is doing, because I think that this is an amazing idea. It says that the drivers are military or law enforcement or people that have experience in private security world. So these are people that have experience with, you would think, have experience with the handgun, and they probably could keep you safe. Whoever came up with this, you're a genius, and I don't know why it took so long for somebody to come up with this idea. Something else that had me like WTF, New York, New York, New York. New York City police stepped aside for 5 days and let residents respond to 911 calls. I honestly feel like this is a good idea too, because it can go both ways. Residents may have more respect for the police, or they just may have more empathy for them if they see what they actually have to go through on a day-to-day basis. And maybe it can go same thing with the officers. They might see something different or just get a different system or outlook if they see actual residents doing their job. They might see a different method or a different way to do this. So I actually found this to be interesting, and it definitely had me like WTF. And keeping with New York, I don't know about this mayor, Eric Adams. Did y'all really thought that he was it? I think y'all may be questioning y'all choice now. Mayor Eric Adams proposes a private residence plan. Now, with this plan, they will compensate people for allowing them to let homeless people stay in their place. How y'all feel about that? I don't know. I don't know if that's safe to allow people. I was trying to make sure that I read it right. Like, I think I read it right. Yeah, they're gonna let them to stay in. I'm not. No. Pete Davidson went off on PETA. They criticized him, said that he shouldn't have got his dog from where he got it from. And you know what Pete said? Pete said, suck my DICK. Whoa, Pete, this is what we doing? Really? Really, Pete? What? Seriously? Now, granted, it seems like PETA being everybody's business. So I kind of understand, but he didn't have to be so vulgar. Something else that had me like WTF, and just the lengths people will go through to try to discriminate and just be ugly and just ignorant. The British Library deleted a thread about a species of fish that can change its sex after hundreds of transphobic responses. Y'all won't let people be who they are. Y'all won't let fish be who they are. Y'all are saying transphobic things about fish? About fish. Are you kidding me? About fish? This is what we coming to. Somebody being and living in their true self doesn't impact you or affect you at all. Like that ain't none of your business. Let people be who they are. Happy Pride Month. Last but not least, and the things that had me like WTF. If you flying in New Zealand, they may be asking for your weight. They're gonna ask you to weigh yourself. In New Zealand, they are now asking passengers to weigh themselves because they said it will have an effect on the fuel cost. And I read the comment, and a lot of people that work in the airline industry said that the weight of the plane does affect the whole scale of things. So this is very important, and it makes sense that the Air New Zealand system would start weighing their passengers. So if you're flying in New Zealand, you will be weighed. That wraps up all the things that had me like WTF.